Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, bonus restoring Ragnarok stream tonight because I really want to get the swamp finished this week. We'll be doing this today and Friday. Just checking something on my phone. Cool. Okay. Today and Saturday even. And then hopefully we'll get to do some Bloodstalker racing because I need to practice that for Friday's Grand Prix. So hope everyone's having a really good evening. Kind of accidentally screwed up my sleep schedule today by losing willpower and having a nap in the evening. That was a bad choice, a very bad choice. But c'est la vie. I'm gonna just roll with it. And this is just something I built for a video earlier today. Right. Let's get back over to the swamp. Right. I think my microphone's in the rightish position. Been looking at this one as well. Might do this one next. There's not all that much going on with it, but there's this little building over here which is more of a shed than anything. But we can do something with that. These fields. I do love this island. It's like a little Mediterranean island kind of thing. And then there's this bit over here which has like a pagoda type thing. And then this little building here, but most of it's in the mine down here. I'm not 100% sure what to do with it because there's not actually all that much structure down below. Just like a weird jetty thing, and then that leads out to sea. Have a think. Obviously there was more at one point. Bum, 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 bum. Let's get up. Yeah. I do like how other metal rocks are kind of embedded in the wall. I can't believe I was following the stairs then. Could have just pressed space. Right. Let's get back over to the swamp. Right. Tonight I want to redo this bridge because I'm really not happy with it. If I could have some textures in a second, please, that'd be great. Given a moment, there's a lot of building material in this area. And I want to try and work on the raw complex a bit. So, this entire area. Hey Kit, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You having a good day? How did your Bloodstalkers turn out? But yeah, this is going to be kind of a complicated one. I think I'm going to have to just build an entire thingy at the back here. Just work it around these trees. There's a fallen pillar somewhere. That bloody tree doesn't help. I remember seeing it. Or maybe not. Okay, randomly angry Meganura. And randomly dead Dimorphodon. Right. So yeah, I want to try playing around with the roof of this, and if I can't get the effect I want by playing around with the roof, I'll do something else. I'm quite happy with the walls, but it's just the roof is not up to standard. Took out a stone wall there by accident. Right. So yeah, the problem is I've got one run of foundations on this side and then another run of foundations on this side, and they're not actually connected in any way. They're not the same run. So just got the one for now. It's alright. Fair enough. So I'm actually thinking maybe we can start back here. And then put a sloped roof over the entire thing. That doesn't quite line up. tricky. I mean, my other option is to completely do this tile runner thing. See, these foundations aren't quite straight, which I don't mind so much, except it massively makes the roof veer. So if I can start from one end, let's try. Nope, it's not all right. And thatch. Okay, yeah, and it runs out of foundation support there. See, if I put a sloped roof going the other way, though, they won't meet properly, and it depends on how badly they don't meet is the question. That's not so bad. Oops. I want you to snap what I want you to. Yeah, you're not going to snap there because there's no snap point for you. Or there's no foundation for you. Let's try something. No, you're not going to. Okay. Right, this centerpiece is the only place I could really put walls, and that might ruin the aesthetic. Okay, what we're going to try and do, let's get a stone foundation. I got too many snap points. Let's try this. We can take it up if it doesn't work. So my thinking is I can put double door frames. No, not wooden door frames, double door frames. Here and here. And then slope wood walls. Let's get rid of this run. Hey Cynthia, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming along. How's it going? You having a good day? Right. Little joink joink. Yeah, there was another patch. It's only a small one though. I see you there, Gabe. Why are you spamming chat? You having a good night, dude? Yeah, not too bad. Just trying to work on this bridge, but kind of low-key hating it. 3, 6, right, and then may not be entirely straight, but at least I won't have a kink in it, is my thinking. Of course you've run out of foundation support there. Right. Why there, though? That's the question. Hi, Coty. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying your little joink. I don't know what that is. Am I a hamster cult? Yes, I am indeed a hamster cult. I love all hamsters. My mother was one. My father smelt of elderberries. It was all very awkward growing up. But you know what? I kept those cultish traditions alive. What was the issue they fixed? Pins foundation. PogChamp. Ah, welcome, Coat. Thank you very much for coming. We are a hamster cult. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Right. Snap tool foundation, please. Right. Now, let's try this. That's where that ends. Will that pillar give foundation support? Sometimes it does. Thank you very much, Coty. Really appreciate it. It's very nice having 260. Yeah, it is. Mostly because of the shorts. They do wonders for channel growth. But yeah, they're also quite easy to make. But I do feel guilty and like I need to get out some actual content at some point in the next couple of weeks. In the next week. But yeah, it's doing really well. Very excited. My watch hours are really good as well, so. What? What? Oh, QCAD. Let's put. Yeah, I've been doing shorts for ages. Like, you commented on one earlier today. Did you not notice it was less than 60 seconds and in vertical format? Right. Let's try this again now that we've got some foundation support. I have no idea what's snapping to what anymore. Oh, you're joking. Okay, cool. Ark is not playing ball. Yeah, it did really well for a little while. It's done now. It hasn't had a view in like 48 hours, something like that. Well, no, even longer than that. Hasn't had a view in a while now. But it's this weird thing with shorts. What they do, they spike once they hit the short shelf up to like quite a large number of views, and then once the audience retention drops off, because like basically not everyone watches the entire thing, obviously, and okay, that's better. 6.7k views. Yeah, that was a good one. I like that. Brought in about 20 subscribers. I'm going to be doing a follow-up on it at some point, like how to tame a quetz once you've already got a quetz. But yeah, no. Yeah, I hate this. We're redoing this entire bridge. This is just not working. Right, this is going to be a pain in the ass. I'm going to have to go through the foundations, the thingy to take up all these foundations. Yeah, or Banjo Gaming does some really good shorts. It's got quite a lot of them now. I think part of his appeal is like his weird way of saying subscribe to the channel, but I couldn't replicate that if I tried. What, with not being American and all. You're not doing fuck all. Oh, you were doing that. Okay, cool. Right, that's Ghost. Right. Because, yeah, this bridge just did not work out the way I'd like. The other one worked out much better. So I think I'm going to try and replicate that as far as possible, which will mean like more pillars, basically. Arc solos as well. If you like arc shorts, he does really funny ones. I'm quite a big fan. Well, I wouldn't say quite a big fan, but I watch his stuff and it's good. Right. Some more over here. There's a problem with sinking them this low. You have to actually get under the mesh to get rid of them. Right, that's pretty much looking as it was. Pillar there. Railings might be an issue. Right, I love how there's nothing supporting these pillars. Okay, they're all supporting each other apparently. No worries, Cody. Welcome back. So yeah, what was the issue that they fixed, Cynthia? Right. Let's try getting this as one. The reason I didn't coat the entire thing with foundations the first time around was because I wanted to preserve as much of this floor as possible. But I'm not entirely certain that's going to be an option going forward. Right, let's try working from the centre this time. But yeah, this bridge I'm much happier with. But I built this entire thing, there's no no structure to work around there, so that made life quite a bit easier. Client crash when you look at cryopods. Yeah, that sounds very annoying. Glad they fixed it. How's the breeding going? Right. Stone. Let's see if that's right. Okay, that looks good. And then follow it down. And then if I've judged this right, that should be... No. Bollocks. Got that on Genesis single player when you were looking for clean parents to mutate. Ugh. Yeah, I can imagine. That sounds scary AF. Right, let's do something slightly different. Still working from the middle, but let's set our point as this window here. Nope. Nope, don't like that. Cool. I haven't actually seen your snow base yet. I need to go take a look at some point. Firmware appears to be stuck. Good for him. Right. Ooh, Basler. Didn't know you got them in these parts. Right, I think we were closest here. When do I stream? Pretty much every night apart from Sundays starting between 9 and 10 o'clock UK time. So I've got a schedule up on the Discord, although I haven't actually updated it for this week. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so pretty much every night, apart from Sundays. And I do a mix of The Hunted, which is a pretty cool mod. Restoring Ragnarok, which is this, and then we're doing a bit of Genesis because we're having a bit of a subscriber race on Friday on one of the servers, and we're going to be doing all the Genesis races, like a Genesis Grand Prix. And it is not looking good for me because I got my ass repeatedly kicked by Cynthia and Kit last night, so that was violent. Yeah, see, no. It's not working for me. Not feeling good about this. What's this do going in this direction? Also not quite far over enough. Sorry, if I can get the foundations placed right, everything else goes into place, so it's just foundations are kind of the important bit because everything snaps off of them, so more like that. Yes. Okay, cool. Found the tech glove skin this morning. Where was it? Wood pillar. recent items. Your armor set's finally matching. Yeah, it's nice when that happens. Really nice. Just really excited about Gen 2 release now. Have they released an actual date for it yet? Or is it still March? Extinction. Oh, that makes sense, I suppose. I think we'll just go down one more so we won't sink them too far down, just in case we have to rip them all up again. You have a giant hole in your head, but oh, wild card. When will you just implement something and it be right? Right. Nope. Right, and we just want to make sure we don't have too much of an overhang down here. No, that's still roughly on the level, that's fine. Right, take it to there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5. No, this is going to be way out by the end. I think. Yeah, I'm slowly watching my foundations disappear. Okay, it's not too bad. We'll try living with it. Yeah. Pretty sure your shadow is now floating hands. Huh. Lol. Right. See how the roof looks, because that's the bit I really didn't like beforehand. Nope, we want more of those. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Right, now everything should be on a line, so at least the roof will be straight, and that's the key bit for me. Need a fence foundation here. Pillar, please. Two, three, 4. Right, and then we should be able to put a wall. Wall. Right, let's see how this works. Right, it should all have foundation support because the foundation is at the bottom. So we should be able to do the entire run like this. Cool. Dum, dum. Okay. Floats a bit at the top, but we're going to have like paraphernalia in there. Set time of day. Oh, 800. Here we go. 4, 5, 6. Okay, ceiling straight. That's the main thing for me, anyway. Right, and take some wood structures. Put wooden walls here. Oi. Right, I don't want those ones too high. And then what do we have? We had stone railings, didn't we? Just in case we want to put something in these windows. I think I actually left them blank originally, but... And put some wooden pillars on the outside too, so we cover up the double door frames. Asha. Okay, cool. Right, and then from this side we had, I think, I'm kind of extemporizing, basically rebuilding this thing. 2, 3. 3. And we want one more. We'll go up to 4 where it's supporting a ceiling. So, just test this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I put a wooden wall on top of that? No, I can't. Didn't think I could. So let's use double door frames. 2, 3, 4. That's fine. A bit of gap is fine. It's like a primitive tribe rebuilding a much more difficult structure, so no one's really expecting them to do perfect. Right. And railings. There we go. Yeah, okay, we're good. And we have pillars on those corners as well, didn't we? Yeah, so we're going to need a fence foundation down there. I think the pillars were actually originally stone, but I kind of prefer them to be out of wood. Trying to use as minimal stone as possible. Yeah, it doesn't matter that they don't quite touch so long as they look like they do from the outside. Okay, here's a question for chat. If you were suddenly transported to the Ark, like you woke up on the island, right, how long do you actually reckon you'd survive before something killed you? I personally give myself about an hour, at best. Okay, that's good. Maybe a minute. Is that how long you give me or how long you give yourself? And I personally, Kit, think that you would do way better than a minute because I've seen you play. I know how good you are. Cynthia reckons die to first illo. Fair enough. I suppose there would be a certain amount of just like standing there in shock. Oh no, I didn't do that for a reason. Bloody idiot. Let's just wall this one up entirely. You are not able to outrun a Dillo. Fair enough. You don't need to outrun it, you just need to dodge it enough. And beat it with a spear. I don't know, I don't encounter too many Dillos early in Ark. Do I like that? Yeah, that's why I don't like that. Although we can just... +1. He'd die trying to pet a Lystro. I reckon I could outrun a Dillo. Just about. For a little while. For a little while. Railing. That's foundation. Hope that's in the right spot. Couldn't actually see, I'm just guessing. It's the problem with restoring the ruins, like half of where you're trying to put foundations is put stuff is just guesswork. Now I get the feeling that wasn't in the right spot. Okay, let's put it here instead, that way I can actually see. Not railing. Foundation. Can I drop a wooden wall now? There's a pillar there. Yes, I can. Okay, that kind of changes things back there as well, but we'll sort out that in a sec. Right, wooden wall. Actually, I swear that's on top of the pillar. That's on top of the railing. Railing. Wooden wall. It's on top of something. Do you know how to make a spear? Yeah, I open up my engram inventory and yeah, that. Isn't that how everyone does it? Okay, let's refine the question then. Right. Assuming you woke up in Ark the game, right? And you were a survivor. You had engrams, you had an implant in your arm, you hit rocks and punched trees and stuff fell out of them, you shoved berries up things' butts and they became your friends. But you were your actual physical self. How well do you think you'd do? Let's refine the question. So the thing is, I have this like, in order to get myself to, this is going to be really sad, right? I probably shouldn't be admitting this on stream, but in order to get myself to sleep at night, quite often I like just sort of lie there and like tell myself little stories or just daydream basically. And one of my fairly common daydreams is that I'm on the island, right? Because it's a really nice little tropical island and I haven't been on holiday for him forever, and that's not looking likely to change at any point soon. So you know, it's just a nice little daydream to tell yourself. But yeah, I think I could probably give it a fair go, so long as like all the building stuff was just engrams. And to be fair, spear is like the simplest piece of technology out there. It's a pointy stick at the end of the day. Sure, we can all manage a pointy stick. Spawn in metal box will get killed by a dude on a mutated Managama. Single player then. God, you're such pedants tonight. No, I'm going to end it there. Am I? See what it looks like with pillar M. Right, where was my last pillar? Okay. I did fill up the windows on that side, so I should fill up the windows on this side, really. Nice stream and house. Thank you very much, Morton. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. It's not actually a house. I'm just rebuilding this bridge. This stream I'm doing, Restoring Ragnarok, it's part of a series I'm doing. I stream it like weekly, where I'm just going around restoring all the ruins on Ragnarok into something kind of cool. So this is what we've got so far. I've been working on this for about 3 weeks now. But yeah, and I'm doing a bonus one because I needed, I want to get it done by this week, actually, so we can, by the end of this week, so we can move on to other ruins, because there's lots of other really good ruins on Ragnarok. So, but thank you very much. Glad you like it. Technique with the pillars. Yeah, it's pretty useful. It does the job. Does the job indeed. Right. Right, we were filling these with the railings, weren't we? Actually, the bottom one was stone. Let's try to keep it consistent. Unfortunately, because this... I haven't got like a completely straight run down this bridge. It's not as perfect as it could be. Wood railings. Two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what we'll do on these sides, we'll just put some more railings. Right. And more pillars. Endless pillars. Snap there, snap there, and snap there. Then we can take out these two. Okay, that's cool. Wooden railings. Right, and we want a centre on the ceilings, so these are just going to be normal thatch, so it lines up with the other bridge. Okay, what I need to do then is put in a wooden wall down here. It's fine. Which means more double door frames. Which means I need a bloody foundation in the middle. Let's put 2, just so it's level. Right, and Wooden double door frame. And I think you sell yourself short, Cynthia. I think within a very short period of time you would be the dude with the mutated Managama. Spin that round. Doesn't quite match up, but it's okay. It's right at the top, no one's going to see that. Close enough for practical purposes. Three, four, five, six, seven. Right. Cool. That doesn't look half bad, actually. And I want a gate. You would like the entire gate. Right, and I do feel like it needs something up here. So can we hang some walls downwards? Now we should be able to hear. There we go. Downward hanging walls. That's back to front. Bollocks. That was that right or left? You're right. There we go. Maybe we're better off doing this on the inside. Okay. Cool, that'll do. And I'm just going to leave this end open now. I was originally gating it off, but I think it's better off being left open. I will, however, put one last row of thatch in. Thank you very much, Morton. I really appreciate it. And don't make yourself bad for school. School's important. I stream every night. You only get one shot at school. Look at me being all a responsible adult and shit. But yeah, stay as long as you think is wise. It is down to your personal discretion. Right, other bits I didn't like. I didn't like this bit. I think we're actually just going with minimal rebuild down here. Is the plan. We won't touch it too much. I swear the opening riff of that song, that da da dun da da dun dun dun, really sounds like the opening riff for Zombie by the Cranberries. Excellent song. If you don't know it, go check it out. I'll play it for you, but I get a copyright strike. Right, we want gates. No problem. Cool, fair enough. You bastard. Let's see if we can kind of get a snap in there. Stone foundation. Not a snap, but if we can put a foundation like in there. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to, so let's ghost. See if we can get this right. Or can we do it from this side? No. Stone fence foundation. Ooh, that'll snap. Excellent. Didn't know they had snap points for this on gateways. Won't snap where I want it to though. I need it to kind of come up. It's just the wrong bloody angle. Right, let's take out the gate. Put down a fence foundation, and we'll try to get it as close to halfway as we can. Which I think is roughly that. Then, no, that's not level. That's not even. That's annoying. Okay. I don't really want to have to put foundations along the front here. They should make a medium gate so that it's in between the size of a normal and behemoth gate. Yeah, it is. It's like this bit over here. I had to use a behemoth gate for this. This is actually behemoth gate, and it does cover all three openings, which is fine. But like a medium one would be good. And then like in this one over here, these gates weren't quite big enough, but a behemoth was way too large. So, yes, it is frustrating. Did I miss a bit of ruin? Oh no, it's that bit we decided we were ignoring. That's fine. Socket. I tried to take out the thing is because even with all these foundations down, I'm still getting spawns in here, which is suboptimal. Yeah, S Plus has the dynamic gate. I'm trying to do this as much vanilla as possible. Like I've done a couple of bits of S Plus, like these foundations are S Plus, but that was literally because it saved time and me fucking around with pillars and ceilings. I could have got exactly the same effect. So the only on vanilla, I just chose to be a bit quick about it. The only thing that's like definitely S Plus is this hatchway, because you can't get this leaning hatchway thing on vanilla, and I couldn't work out any way of doing it. And then I've got bits of like other pieces, like this is Eco's RP decor, and when I'm decorating I'll be going a bit heavy-handed with the mods, but for the moment. Okay, right, back to it. See, if I try to get it even across the three, gate. Yeah, I'm going to be blocking the gate with the walls. That's the problem. It's not going to be any easier on this side because they're okay, right, we'll take the lazy option. I was going to do a gate, but that's clearly not going to work out, so let's I've used, because there's no real need for these, like primordial decor and oh, what's it called, a fence. It goes bone fence. And we'll just fence it off. Cool. And another one, where is it? say fiddling around with the gate for hours. Mods. Don't do sad console noises, because there are advantages to consoles. So, for building, like, yes, mods are great and amazing, and I love them. My channel mostly does a lot of modded stuff. But on consoles, there's certain elements of building that are a lot easier. Like actual placement of things, because the console's a lot less, the controller's a lot less sensitive than the mouse. Like if I accidentally jink my mouse even slightly, then my entire building can go awry, which is what happened with that bridge earlier, the first time round with that bridge. But on consoles it's a lot smoother. And also, to be fair, like console builders, I take my hat off to them, because like working with entirely vanilla pieces, building some of the stuff they do is just phenomenal. Super impressive. But yes, in general, PC is good. But I'm trying to do this as vanilla as possible so that it works for everyone. And then I'll just do decorate. The only modded stuff will be decorative, basically. I don't like that this is now the only stone building in the place, so we'll probably replace this. This is meant to be like a guard post. So my thoughts about this is that, like, because I'm trying to write a little story, so this is like the tally room. So every day the people come over here, they go out into the swamp, they go collect all their resources and whatnot, they come back here, and then this is where all their resources are dropped off and they're given coin. Yeah, true. So console has a lot to recommend it, and the console builders are phenomenal. They impress me, stupidly impress me. That's why I actually stopped using S Plus for a very long time, because I was just like, well, if you can achieve these amazing effects without mods at all, then yeah, I want to be able to do that. So it was kind of good in a way, because it trained me how to build properly rather than relying on mods, I would say. Obviously everyone has slightly different opinions on that. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm happy with that. I don't like this bit here because it's kind of outside, but we still got the railings on the inside, and we'll just live with that. This side looks fine. This side's good. This is the effect I wanted more than anything, but I can't get it without putting down 2 runs of foundations, because the foundations are too wide. Either that or having like the most level foundations in existence, which just isn't going to happen. Right, where was I? Yes, this building. This building can go. It's trash. I don't like it. It was the first thing I built. I really didn't have much of a sense of the aesthetic of the place yet, so it's just going to be subject to some improvement. Right, and we'll just replace it with something very similar but made out of wood. Primitive Plus also gives a lot of depth building. I've never actually played Primitive. I've played Primitive Plus. I tried to play it once, and then I basically stopped because it was just so laggy. It was untrue. It would take me like an hour and a half to get into a game, and I was just like, that's not really what I want to be spending my time doing. Right. Maybe something for the map. It's a total conversion mod. If I add it, it'll all go completely screwy. But yeah, at the moment I've got currently Superstructures, Eco's Roleplay Decor, Eco Shop Decor, and Eco's Primordial Decor. I've also got a die box. Not every mod comes out in that list, so I think I've got a die box and Building Helper, which is the building mod I'm using. But yeah. But to be fair, it already takes like 10 minutes to load the game, so It's quite quite resource intensive. One, two, three, and that one can be sloped right. One day I'll learn which direction things are meant to go, but today is not that day. Right, let's shove in wooden walls where we can without completely buggering. Okay, yeah, we'll make this one higher at the back. Five. Not putting anything there because that's going to be a doorway. 3, and we don't really need to bother with there. Right, 2. And then we need doorways. Double door frame. Double door frame. Wooden wall. Wooden wall. Cool. Rip FPS. Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely rip FPS. I already have problems when I come over to this swamp now. And I've got a good PC. Right, thatch ceiling. Right, wood. Double door frame. Couple of walls. And one double door. Okay, cool. That's all we needed to do there. It's just like a little guard post thing, so they're watching the traffic come in and out. And then we'll actually leave most of this as it were. As it was, not as it were. Jeez, I can English good, I promise. Set time of day 0800. Okay, that's better lighting. Cool. I'm really loving how this arena turned out. It's quite nice. The seat of the high poo bar up here. Right, okay, so this area. This area is going to be really tricky. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's got a lot going on with it. And these trees, you can't... They're stuck there. There's nothing I can do about them. I swear one of these columns was collapsed. There's that one over there. Maybe that's what I was thinking of. Right. Start with the jetty. Jetties are easy. Because they are just a couple of stone platforms. Favourites. Just make sure it's all level. Okay. I don't mind not covering the entire thing. In fact, I prefer not to because I really like the way this green stone is. So we might just do... If I can get that just a bit more square, that'll be fine. Maybe a port market area. Yeah, I've got one over here. So this is like the main port. It's got a racer in it at the moment. And then this is like a customs house kind of thing. Excuse the thingy at the floor, I couldn't do all that much with it. But you come in through there, and then that's access to the main settlement through this gate here. From the port area. So this this jet is more for like private use, the royal personage, because I'm building this as like a royal complex, so I might use a bit more stone than I have everywhere else, but we shall see. As It's either one way or the other, isn't it? Okay, that'll do. Right, wooden pillar. Our stone foundation. I think that's low enough because it kind of rises a bit. So let's just put in the rest. Okay, that worked quite nicely actually. Done what for done. And that's fine, that's all we need from it. Lowering the foundations makes sense if you know what I mean. Yeah, I've lowered the foundations as much as I wanted to. I think. Did you mean anywhere in specific or just here? Yeah, like this. Cool. Yeah, I wanted to take it down, but I didn't want to take it too far down because it's got a slight rise to it. So these are actually slightly lower than they are on that end. Slightly. Very slightly. I love these two pillars here. Right, and now we're going to really want to sink this foundation right into the bowels of the earth. So this one's going really low. Let's get that kind of... This is easier when you're walking. You don't move quite so far every single time. It's just harder to see. I'm feeling good at that. Right, and this one's going right down. Right, nearly done with this. A couple more, I think. Possibly one more, we'll see. Right. We will do one more, but we're going to do it over this side now. So, because I can still remove that one, I don't have to go through to get rid of it. So, let's... There we go. Right. And recent items. Wooden double door frame goes there. Wooden double door. Actually, I kind of feel this might be reinforced. Yeah, we haven't really seen that elsewhere, but we want this compound to be really secure and to kind of look a bit richer. So let's, well, bugger off. Reinforced double door. Rather, do I fill in above it? kind of feel like kind of works best as like a postern gate. No, actually that's good. That's fine. I like that. You also use the pillar lowering technique on rafts. Yeah, it's one of the best places to do it. It makes you significantly more immune to the dangers of the sea. I mostly use it to get good lines on things. I hardly ever build on rafts. I really should do a raft build at some point, but I haven't got around to it in a while. Haven't done anything with rafts in a very long time. Okay. I'm just having a hard time getting like a picture of this place. Don't think all the trees are helping. This tree I want to keep. I don't want to get rid of it, even though it's annoying the piss at me while I'm trying to build. I do actually want that still there. I kind of get the feeling... why do they have two separate entrances? Because they've got one that's like a little gateway here, but then they've also got a little gateway over here. Ooh, questions. Why did they build it like this? I just really need to pee, guys, so I'm just going to pee very, very quickly and have a think about this. Don't go anywhere. Thanks very much for watching so far. Morton, welcome to the stream. I haven't recognised your name, so I'm guessing you're new. And if you are new and you're enjoying what you're watching, then if you want to hit subscribe, that would be fab. Because we live stream pretty much every night. It's not always building, but Saturdays is usually our building night, but we're doing a special one off. And yeah, I'll be back in a second. Hopefully while I'm peeing I'll have an idea, which usually happens, and then I'll come back and I'll be like, right, this is the plan. So back in a couple of seconds, guys. My favourite dino / prehistoric animal. I love sabres. Sabres are my favourite, with direwolves running a close second. From the really big ones, I like Spinos slightly more than Rexes, I guess, unless it's an X-Rex, which just, they look amazing. They look better than the X-Spinos. Yeah. In terms of actual prehistoric creatures, I was obsessed with trilobites as a kid. I'm not too sure why. Everyone else was like, dinosaurs, dinosaurs. Now it's like crabby things. Right, back in a sec. How about you, Morton? Let me know and I'll read it when I get back. Right, I am back. Kit Kat and Doggo. Yeah, Kitty Cat and Doggo indeed. Tusos, yeah, excellent tame, very good fun. Land Mantis and Equus. Mantis is an unusual choice. Equus are very cool. Flying Argents, yeah, absolutely. Genesis Magmasaur. I've got to go with Bloodstalker for Genesis. Aberration, Rock Drake and Mr. Krabs, yeah, Karkanos, they're awesome. Also Weather Basilar. And the rework of the Mammoth. Yeah, the rework of the Mammoth was really good. Aberration. I think I like Reapers slightly better than Rock Drakes. No, I like Rock Drakes more. I had to think about it. Right, and I have had an idea. So, you're a veteran more or less. Excellent. Right, so I'm going to wall off this garden entirely because this has the feel of something sacred to me. So I'm not going to touch it too much. I'm just going to put a wall in here, which fortunately this row of foundations does quite nicely. Excellent. Have to see where it... No, it's too far out. Too much on an angle. Right, let's start from this end then. Start foundation. I need to be up a bit so I can see. Actually, I need this plant out of the way. This one. Basilisks are clearly the best aberration creature. They're so hard to tame, but yes, they are very cool. Why not all three? Yeah, Cynthia is a hardcore breeder and collector. If you can think of a dino, Cynthia's got one in her collection somewhere. Ravagers, Oops. Yeah, okay, that works pretty much all the way down. We're just going to sink them a little bit so that they're level with the pavement. Ants too. Titanoburner. Yeah. That's an odd choice, but they are pretty cool. Dimorphs, actually. I love Dimorphodons. I had this, I was playing this game once with, I was on Ragnarok and I was using immersive taming and I had flyers disabled, so I was going everywhere on an Equus basically. And I had this tamed pack of Dimorphodons that were incredibly violent. The only time I lost one was when I accidentally sent them against a Giga. You have a very nice mutated Rock Drake. Rock Drakes are awesome. Dimorphs. Yeah, big love for Dimorphs. Right, one more. Cool. Can we get rid of these plants, please? Fairly certain I just got rid of you, but apparently there were more. I'm going to end up with so much fibre in my inventory at the end of this because I don't clean it out, so... Just going to end up capping my inventory with fibre. Ah, you bugger. Okay. I'll have a think about that. I don't want to relay this entire run, so... One, two... What's your least favourite dino then, Morton? Like, the one you hate most of all. Just start to end game. Pegamastax and Seagulls, yeah. Legit. Absolutely legit. They are the worst. Right, I'm going to try something here. This might not work. Or it might look really shonky. But we shall see. Nope. On that edge there. Don't even know where those are placing up there. Right, okay. That is not where I want you to place. Wish they did like a half wall. Leeches. Yeah, that dimorph is violent. Absolutely violent. Leeches are gross. I did a video actually. There's a mod called Giant Bugs. It's a really fun mod, but it adds giant bugs, unsurprisingly. And one of the giant bugs it adds is giant leech. That was utterly gross. Right. Can I get... Okay, let's take this out. Take these out. Take that out. See if we can put a triangle in. Hopefully that'll be poking out slightly less abhorrently. And what I can do then is put some pillars there, make it look kind of intentional. Okay, cool. That's fine. The electric forest grew on you because of PvP. Yeah, no good for that. Final mutated Equistops with 800 melee. Yep, that is a taming machine. Knock them out and let rip. Do you know what I've done? I'm an idiot. Put the bloody foundation in the wrong spot. Right. Oops. I actually want this compound wall and leave that as its own thing. But these are now too far across. Are they? Yes, too far across. So let's relay this. I got too excited, guys. I got too excited. Why wouldn't you want to mutate an Equus? They're cool. Science. Yeah, for science. We do a lot of science on this channel. Mostly breeding science. Right. Maybe, just maybe. That's on a bit of a slope, isn't it? That's not entirely straight. Okay, so we're going to need 2 rounds of foundations. It's going to leave it jinky in the corners, but I think we can deal with that. Yeah, no, you do have to knock out a gig with it. For science. Right, so let's start in this corner. Oops. Right, yeah, we will need 2 rows of foundations, that's fine. Four kicks knocked out a level 60 mammoth. Nice. Very nice. That's why Equus are wonderful. So to answer your question, Kit, that's why you do mutate an Equus. They are torpor machines. And less gross than Pulmonoscorpius. Oops, wrong snap. I'm not trying to cover over the pile of rubble, so I'm quite happy like going through it. Yeah, the ultimate taming glass cannon will one-shot a Giga, so long as the Giga doesn't get a bite in first. Right, one more I think. Ah, you bugger. Three, 4, 5. That's out of alignment. 5k base down. Breeding of water creatures and insects. Yeah. It's fun. Breeding anything's fun. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that works. Okay, cool. It's just a grey and miserable day here in the swamp, which happens more often than I'd like. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, 50k health, 15k health is quite something on Equus. one more. It's actually pretty much on line. That's fine. Good. Yeah, kicker science. I love it. Best kind of science. The science that can bite your face off. Right, okay, that worked out quite well. 11, 12, 13, 14. Bugger off. Right, we're going to have a slight change in height there. And I'll cover over that joint with a pillar. Who would win a prehistoric death match that one-shots... Death machine that one-shots all dinos, or a horse that has Lego strapped to its feet because of the damage it deals? That's hilarious. My money's on the horse with Legos. I will always, always, always pick the horse with Legos. Mostly because that's probably the funniest image I've ever had related to Ark. Bravo. Bravo. Right. There's no more. Now, can we fit gates in here? Yes. Cool. Oh, not the reinforced one. Actually, we'll do the reinforced one. Right, it's the only metal we've seen in the complex really either. Cool. And I'll come back and decorate that later. Righty-ho. So we've got those two buildings over there. That's sorted now. I'm happy with what that is. So now for the royal complex itself. I have to put a gate in there. Can't do anything about this tree. Just that you eat you off your mountain in the worst places. Yeah, capros are bastards. We hate capros. We hate capros on this channel. We've been playing a lot of Ark the Hunted, and they're even worse than that. Right. So I'm going with this as like a main entryway point. Am I really though? Meme mode active. That's cool. Memes are funny. I like memes. Big fan of memes. Half the reason I'm in half the Ark Discords I am is for the memes. Let's have a think. So we've got all of this to work with as well. Right, well, we're going to want to build stuff up there anyway, so... Yeah, okay, right, I think I'm getting a sense of this. If this is already walled off, all that is already walled off. Do we need a door here? No, we don't. Right. So let's start with a run of foundations up here. Stone. But you won't snap, will you? Message retracted? What did you say, Morton? What did you say? Right. Let's do this instead. Right, and we're going to sink these really far down. Yeah. At least more of the foliage over here is destructible. I'm having problems with indestructible foliage. You see, I'm a man of culture as well. I am indeed a man of culture. Meme culture. Wood. I'm also apparently running a hamster cult, which is interesting. Is that lower? That's not lower. It's hard to see with all the crap in the way. Favourites as well. Good night, Morton. Thank you very much for coming. Really appreciate it. Have a great night, dude. Hope to see you again soon. We've got a Discord if you want to join it. By the way, links in the video description. Come give us some of your spicy memes. Sink. Right, we want to go right down with these. I think we do anyway. No, I'm just kind of making it up as I go along, to be honest. It's not my favourite method of dealing with things, but it's cool. Last one. Stone foundation. Stone foundation. Stone foundation. Yeah. Stone foundation. Cool. Right, and what we're going to do, we're going to put pillars up in ceilings. No, we're not. That's stupid. We're going to use door frames and ceilings. 1, 2, 3. And then we should be able to put a stone ceiling off there. Yep, there we go. Not that last one. Actually, not any of those last ones. That's fine. Wood, catwalks. Catwalks, catwalks, catwalks. I think I've just been blind. No, that's crap as well. What I can do, which will block it somewhat. I basically want to come out by half again, so stone pillar. 1, 2, 3. Oi. No, that's not going to work. Let's... Yes, we'll do triangle ceilings. Okay, that's cool. Not quite straight, but I'll live with that. Wood. Fence foundation. Just think about putting walls on it. Yeah, no, we won't. Ow. My back. Arrgh. Alright, let's put that one there. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Okay. Favorites. I spent so much time lowering foundations in this series that I think I'm going to start dreaming of lowering foundations in my sleep. Right, I think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, and stone ceilings. 3, 4. Not gonna be able to get a snap though, am I? Can I do it with pillars? Yes, but obviously, why don't I destroy one of these? Oh, or apparently not. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ark, for your nonsensical building scheme. Can we do the same trick again? That's the question. This is cheesy as crap. Okay, yeah. Lost it at the last one. Don't know why, but we did. I was going to say that'd be pretty broken otherwise. Let's incorporate a pillar into design, shall we? But we'll do it as stone, because this is a rich person's house. Mm-hmm. 4, 5, 6. And then theoretically, if we delete that top one, yeah, hardly pokes through at all. Okay, cool. Ceiling. Yeah, so I've solved the problem of all of the crap on the ground floor that I can't get rid of by not really building on the ground floor at all. That's the ceiling, it'll only come down. Right. Stone pillar. So halfway through, and then the lower snap point. That's the lower one. And that should just be removable. Cool. I can put some more ceilings in. And one more pillar. There we go. ceiling. And then for this, I want to come out a bit with triangles. Or not. Actually, I think that's probably as far as we go. I don't want any pillars like down here blocking any of these pathways. So we're pretty much stuck at that. Okay. This lone pillar is going to really bug me, but there's not much I can do about it. I don't think. There's no way I can get a foundation. Ooh, yes, now I've got ceilings there, I can snap foundations onto them. Cool, okay, cool. That works. Works quite nicely. I'll actually do that most of the way around, just for the look of the thing. Or maybe I could only do it in that one place. It was probably actually the pillar giving it that. Yeah, no, that's just too buggered. Okay, cool. So we've got a decent size platform for a house. All built out of stone, but that's not going to be the end of it. I would like put in the actual house a bit later on, but so let's see. I feel like we can do something with this alleyway here, and then this house back here. But we're gonna have to like stop short of that tree. Really wish that tree wasn't there. Is this destructible? Yes, all the plant species like seeds. Right. Too many snaps. That should be okay. Yeah. Where does that go on to the other side? Oh, that's good. It doesn't because that wall is so thick. That's really good. Okay, cool. Let's lower from there. Are you? So maybe one more. That was the low point. Come on. Because I'd like to be able to... Yeah, that's okay. Right, the only part you can see poking through is down here. That's cool. Right. Stone double doorway. And the name of ball soccer. That's quite a good soccer as well. Stone wall. And stone wall here. Doesn't quite line up, but that's fine. And stone wall left. Oh, is that on the wrong? I have a feeling that is on the wrong foundation. That might be it. It's kind of hard to tell with the stone one, so yeah, I think that meshes. I need to get it just in there. Do this from the other side? Yeah, that's easier. Yeah, okay, so stone wall there, stone wall there. And will that clip through? Barely. Okay. That's fine, we'll live with that. End up saying we'll live with that way too often. Right, but I still want to keep the roof out of thatch. So we're going to go sloped all the way along here. Then regular ceilings here. That, yeah, pokes through too much. Yeah, that's fine. I actually kind of like that. Let's just put something in so that it doesn't quite look quite so chunky. Back here. Just a pillar will do. Yeah, that's cool. And then let's put a couple of walls in here. Okay, cool. Then if we're really lucky, this looks like it might just about line up. It does. Hey! For once. I'm guessing this lines up here. No, too far on the outside. Not quite. That's annoying. Ow. Is it because something's on an angle? No, it just looks like that's where the line is. That's fine. So what we can do, we can just put them down anyway. Why? Why would you do that? Try just... Grr. I'm going to need to ghost these foundations out. No, there's water directly under there. Why? Why would you do that to me? Let's ghost. What did you miss? Not much, to be honest. Just trying to get these foundations out because I put them wrong. But, well, I was over enthusiastic in putting them, but unfortunately the water table is right below here, so I don't have much room for play while I'm ghosting. Okay, I think that's it. Cool. So, yeah, in terms of what we put down, we've got a kind of platform up here, which is going to be like the main royal apartments, which you access by coming all the way up this causeway. I'm going to put some like railings and stuff on here. Excuse me. And then I built this little go through here. Although obviously there are other ways to get at the same place. And then I was quite excited because like this lines up beautifully with this doorway, but it doesn't line up with these two walls. So, which means the entire thing probably won't. But we can work around that. That's fine. But this is too big for a gate, basically. Where would this come out? I prefer to snap everything together if at all possible. Yeah, it's going to be the same problem. It's too far forward. Because it's just on the edge of this, but like if I try to put a wall in here, it's going to subsume the entire ruin, which is not what I want. See? Because the point is to try and work with the ruins as much as possible. And it's getting dark again. A bit brighter. Right, so fortunately this is pretty much exactly one foundation wide, so we can put one in there and lower it. And then, yeah. And that'll be the doorway, which is cool. But yeah, it's going okay, I think. I'm not really working to a plan so much, I'm just like feeling things out as I go. Which is very much my style. You get a slightly chunkier end product, but I think you get like some more interesting quirks along the way. Like things that don't quite work or aren't quite level. which annoy me no end, but most other people don't even see them. It's like, you know, when that whole thing, like, you should never proofread your own work, because, not, no, the opposite. Like, you should never, like, criticize your own art, because you will see problems with it that other people just won't even notice, because you're the one who put it together. It's a bit like that. I hope, anyway. Don't know. I'm never going to be brave enough to ask someone to come critique my building, so... Okay. That aligns really nicely, so we're going to go with that. But we are going to have to sync it quite a bit. And I was just musing that I've spent so much time in this series lowering foundations that I'm going to be like lowering foundations in my sleep for the rest of my life. No, that was a wrong snap. It's okay, we'll just do it again. It's just a wasted effort, that was. Pressing the wrong button. I'm getting tired now, I'm making mistakes. Right, like that. Let's get rid of some of these rushes before we take that any further. Which ones we can, because some of these are going to be indestructible. Most of them apparently. Indestructible plants, why would you? Why do you hate builders so much? Given that this is Ragnarok as well, which is basically the builder's map for builders. It's... Nope, one back. 5, 6. Parasaur is more related to a rhino and less to a horse. I did not know that. That's pretty interesting. And yeah, what did you do today? Lower foundations are how many? Endless numbers. Endless numbers. They never end. I'm a foundation lowering machine. This is just an exterior wall, so... Okay, yeah, and that's as far as I'm going to get because of the other foundations are in the way. I might be able to... No, I can't ghost under there because the water table's too high. Can't do anything. Okay, we've got a bit of a gappy gap, which annoys me, but can't see a clear path to getting rid of it. So we'll just roll with it, it's fine. Right. Stone foundation. Another one under there. And then some walls. snap point. Don't want you there. Go away. No, I don't think we're getting around that. Maybe squeeze two pillars in between. Yeah, I could try. Over here, you mean? Yeah, it's a possibility. So that would be the center snap. Or can we... instead try... try and find the edge snap, wherever that happens to be. I think that's the one edge. So let's try. Ooh, we can put that there. And we might just be able to... Okay, here's what we can do. I made a video on this today. Right, no, shut up, not there. This is not exactly ideal circumstances for it, but stone wall, right? Wood. Wooden catwalk, where are you? Did a whole video on this today. Not on the wood list. Wooden catwalk. Okay, cool. Right, and then what we're going to do, we're going to take a fence foundation, a wooden one, and we're going to snap it along the center of the catwalk, which I'm hoping is no, that's up there. See, that's the problem when you're dealing with these ruins, it keeps wanting to snap up for some reason. Let's just take that out. See if we can get... no. Not what I want. Maybe if I just fill in enough of the snap points. Nope. Right, I'm trying to snap a fence foundation. Yeah. I'm trying to snap a fence foundation down the center of the catwalk, and then that'll let me place walls. In the middle of the foundation below, but just finding the right snap point is challenging. Is that it? Don't think that was it. Don't even know where that snapped. Let's try. Building 100. Yeah, thank you very much. Right. Can we do it somewhere with more space? Let's... spending too long fiddling around on this now, but let's do that. Let's get our stone walls. Let's shove down a catwalk. Yeah, there need to be two, so that's something. But it needs to be on the same line. So let's get rid of that. Because it snaps halfway along the catwalk, I forgot. I literally just did a video on this today and I forgot. That's embarrassing. So, stone wall. And then catwalk. No, that's not where I want you. That's where I want you. Right. And then we go wooden fence foundation. Right, you should be snapping in the middle of it, not on top of it. Is that this wall confusing you? Let's take out this wall. I will have victory. I will not be denied my prize. Alright, let's give that a go. I don't think this will work, but... Right. Then what we should be able to do is remove the catwalk. Remove the wood wall. Yeah, no. I was literally doing this earlier today. I think it's just profusion of snap points is kind of confusing it. So, okay, we're going to go with what we have though. Let's just stone walls. Let's just fill this in. We're leaving a gap. Yeah, this ain't working out. I'll come back and figure out a way of doing it later. But for now, this is more frustration than it's worth. Gotta know when to cut your losses sometimes. Just get you out of there. It's doable, it's just with the tight confines, it's just very frustrating. And I'd rather leave it to another time. Let's just leave those there. Right, so then we've just got this end to do, which is theoretically on the same alignment, but there's the thing in the way, so let's not. No, that's going to be a problem. Any which way, this is going to be a problem because the size is wrong. So let's put a triangle foundation down. Snap a stone foundation to that. That shouldn't poke through too much on the inside, I think. This is a very lazy method, but it'll poke through enough to give us problems. Okay. Let's try this from the other angle. Right, that lines up. We know that lines up. We've seen that line up. So if we can just get a triangle foundation on the end there, that's fine. And then that should go stone wall, 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 and then stone wall, stone wall. Got a little bit of poke, but I can kind of live with that. A little bit of poke. Right, and we want a double door frame, a reinforced double door, and a stone wall. No, not a campfire. Cheers, Racer. Okay, cool. So we've got like a courtyardy bit at the back going on. This I'll probably leave for a little while. I want like to have an idea in my head about what kind of shape of the building I want, because I want it to be very much like the other ones over here, but just richer and more grander, made out of stone and less thingy. I think probably what we'll do as well before we finish the build entirely is just build a couple of shacks around here, like proper, like starter shack kind of things, just to give the town a bit more of a crowded feel. And we've still got these two buildings to do, but I'm gonna leave it there for the night, guys, because I'm actually getting very, very tired, and it's midnight, so it's a bit early. I know, sorry, but we will finish this off on Sunday, and I will finish this on Sunday. That's the plan. So thank you very much for coming along, guys. Really appreciate it. Hope you have an absolutely great night. Sorry, I promised some Bloodstalker racing, but we didn't get around to it. But I'm crashing really hard, and I don't know why. So yeah, I will catch you tomorrow. I'm going to be doing. To be fair, I'll probably do the same tomorrow. I'll do a bit of this, and then I'll do some practice on the Bloodstalkers. But I won't. I'll keep the rebuilding Ragnarok for about an hour and a half, and then we'll definitely go to the rest on Bloodstalkers. And yeah, thank you very much, Morton. Thank you very much for coming along. And then Friday will be the Grand Prix, and then Sunday is going to be Saturday will be rebuilding Ragnarok as usual, and then Sunday is going to be a night off. But I will actually post a stream schedule now. So see you later, Cynthia. I was a bit confused as to what I was going to be doing this week, so I wasn't too sure about it. Ooh, also just a heads up for next week, starting from the 1st. Things might get a little bit shonky. I'll try. I'll put a schedule, and I will try to stick to it as much as possible. But my mother-in-law's been over for the last couple of months now, and she's going home on Monday, which means I get a lot less time to work on things. So, and I'll probably be a lot more exhausted a lot of the time. So, but I'll try my best to stick to what I said I'm going to do. But I might need to ask you forgiveness one night of the week and just go, guys, I'm crashing really hard. So yeah, but we'll see. Okay, thank you very much for coming, guys, and I